welcome back to another video. And today, I bring you some mod updates with new creatures and new progression on some very, very highly anticipated mods. Anyway, if you are new here, make sure to like and subscribe, and also watch till the end, helps me out a lot. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. So, starting off with, I have got some news about the Dinosauria project. And they have officially announced that their CAMARASAURUS is in testing. This is pretty good news because now we have CAMARASAURUS, Brachiosaurus, and Diplodocus all in testing by the same mod team, all at the same time. I'm going to put some images of the Camara up right now, whilst I explain a little bit more. So, they've been waiting to put Camara into testing, so they can do all of the sauropods all together, which I think is a great idea. It might put a bit more work on during the testing phase, so that might take a little bit longer. However, this also will let them get all three mods tested and finished at round about the exact same time. Now, why is this really good? Well, this could possibly mean that we might get three brilliant sauropods all at the same time. Whether they're released on the same day or within the same week, I don't know. This isn't even a guaranteed. This is just me, guessing that this could happen. We could get Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, and CAMARASAURUS all at the exact same time. Now, that would be pretty fantastic. Sadly, again, there's no ETA, but it doesn't seem too far. Next up, I have got some news from Divine Beasts with a couple of their mods, starting with Sauroposeidon. So their Sauroposeidon is going to be pretty big, pretty tall as well. It's a DB mod, so it's going to be big. And I don't have too much to show for it, other than what they've posted recently, which is the brand new textures, or not new, but the textures that it will have, as well as the finished model. Now, this, I think, looks pretty good. We obviously don't have a full picture of it on its own, but I think this looks brilliant. Now, Sauroposeidon is pretty tall, and if I had to guess at what some of the abilities are, I think it's going to be pretty based on trying to keep things off of its neck, you know? That's how I can picture this thing playing. Similar to the Ampelo they made. The Ampelo, if any of you know, it takes more damage and bleed on its neck. I have a feeling Sauroposeidon is going to have that same problem, or same kind of challenge, because otherwise it's just a big, slow thing, and it's not one of those long-tailed sauropods either, so I can't imagine it having too much of a tail-based abilities or gameplay. Mainly trying to focus on the neck and its kind of like torso area, maybe? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty interested, because we all know, call it glaze, but we all know DB has got some of the most creative abilities in the entire game. You know, from Bloodlust to even tearing off flesh before Alderon games themselves did it. They're pretty good. They're pretty good with doing that. And next up from Divine Beasts, we have also got ALBERTOSAURUS. So, they have finished ALBERTOSAURUS's model. I'm not sure about the textures. I'm pretty sure they might be finished or just not shown off yet. But they have gone into the animating with with the ALBERTOSAURUS. So I'm going to put a few of the animations up right now. We've got some roars, we've got some sitting up, sitting downs, some other things, moving animations. They look really good, by the way. I've been looking at these for the past minute, and I think they all look fantastic. The DB mod team have really been taking a step up, you know, fixing some of their old mods, remaking them, such as their Acro. They've given a lot of love to the Acro recently, from a major redo all the way up to its recent animations and new stuff. It's fantastic. And then we also have Zucheng's TLC to look forward to. Unfortunately, there's nothing new I can share about Zucheng's TLC because they haven't really updated us on it. But I believe Zucheng is not too far away now. From what we last saw of it, it was very nearly fully finished. It was missing a little bit of stuff, but from what we saw, it was pretty much there. So now we just gotta wait a little bit more. I'm not sure how long, but it shouldn't be too long. But anyway, back to the ALBERTOSAURUS. I think this thing looks super cool. And I'm not sure if any other mod teams are making an Albertosaurus. It's one of those weird... Is it a Tyrannosaurid? I'm not 100% sure. I think it might be. If not, call me stupid in the comments. Please go ahead and call me stupid. I probably am. But it is one of those weird-looking theropods with, like, a weird crest. Like, almost like bullhorn crests, which I think they have very much shown off in the subspecies. Or, not the subspecies, but the model itself. Speaking of subspecies, it probably will have one where it is protruding those head crests a lot, I can imagine. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see for that. Anyway, finally, I have got something new to share with you. Meet the Asterist. It's got such a weird name. It's spelled Aeasterist, but you say it as Asterist. So, this is a brand new, completely new creature inspired by the cat from Avatar. I don't know if you guys remember that cat. I believe it had 6 legs. I haven't watched Avatar in a while, but yeah, the cat from Avatar. And it's being made by Timeless Productions, a pretty newish mod team. And, you know, originally I had no information on this thing, but then I spoke to the owner about it, and they have given me some things that I can share with you, from some sounds to some videos of, well, not videos, but some of its animations and stuff, as well as what its gameplay and abilities will be based around. So, first of all, it will be a pack hunter. Solo, not too good, but a pack hunter. And it will be balanced around mid-tiers, such as Ceratosaurus. And the abilities and kit it will, and stats that it will have will be a Toxin Bite as a passive. All bites do toxin damage, then a head slot with 2 slots, a medium damage bite, a clamp, and a thrasher, which can only be used with clamp. So, you know, considering it will be a pack hunter, it's going to be like, normally when you're on your own, you'll run the regular bite, but then let's say you're in a pack, one of you could be used for a clamper, so you could grab onto things and thrash it, whilst the rest of your group just kind of bites other things and stuff. I think that could be a cool dynamic. Then you also have front limbs, which is a stomp and a claw. The claw swipe is directional. That's only got 1 slot. And then senses, Komodo. Duration of toxins increased by 5 times when not in a group. Carnage increases damage when 20 meters of a corpse. Bloodthirsty increased bleed damage by 10% next to a bleed creature. And Rotter's Right increases pack damage by 3% and increases speed by 5% stacked 2 times. I also do want to quickly mention, it does have a nickname from the owner or the modder themselves. They've called it the Rotter, or Rotter, which I think is a pretty cool name. I think that's a play on, like, the Rottweiler dog, I think, maybe. Next up, diets, Scavenger, Hypercarnivore, and then Optimist can eat almost anything, low hunger and thirst pool, Gorge, higher food pool, faster drain, and stuff like that. Then hides, infested, inflicted poison damage when attacked. Matted fur increases armor. Slick fur increases... It's basically just like bucking stuff. Then back limbs, side dodge, directional traction, long distance runner. Voices, Rotter's Belt, increases toxin for 45 seconds by 35%. Unable to be used in a group. And then its name, again, I forgot how to pronounce the name. And then Ego, increases damage by 3%, increases turn radius by 3%, stacks up to 4 for 30 seconds. And Persistent Pursuit, increases speed and turn radius by 10%, stacks up to 4 times for 1 minute. And the stats, the combat weight is 3000, it's a 3 slot, has 1000 speed, the same as Aloe, and it has slow stam drain for endurance hunting. Now, I know that a lot of that was, you know, a lot of information. I don't normally say all of that during a mod review, but... not a mod review, sorry. A mod video like this one. But, you know, some mod news. Got an entire kit off of a creature. Pretty cool. Now I don't need to second guess. I also have got some sounds to share with you, which is the Threaten and the Broadcast. So I'll just play both of those now. I do quickly want to say, before I end this video, I know the pot community has some strong opinions on mythical creatures in the game, And I think it would be pretty important for me to say, don't go harass or attack any modders, whether they make the most realistic dinosaur ever or something that they had a dream of and was like, that could be cool. And I think that's all I have to say. Anyway, that about wraps up this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments about any upcoming mods you guys are excited for, because I'm intrigued to know. Anyway, that's all for now. Take care, have a great day, and goodbye.